Hey, this is Chris from Crypto Team. Have you ever had the rug pulled underneath you when you bought a crypto coin? Have you ever been scammed? I know, unfortunately, I have. In fact, in 2021, $7.7 billion have been stolen from crypto investors. Now, I don't want this to happen to you. So watch this video and I'll show you how to spot a cryptocurrency scam. Hey guys, once again, this is Chris from Crypto Team, and today we're going to talk about cryptocurrency scams. We're going to talk about what people call, or what most people know is a scam, or call a scam. They call it a rug pull. And I know you guys are probably like, well, what exactly is a rug pull? So I'm going to go ahead and go over it. So, a rug pull is basically a scam where the investors are left holding the bag on the cryptocurrencies that they bought. And there's three different ways how. So what that means is the cryptocurrency ends up losing all its value, basically, and the investors end up with nothing. So you're basically scammed out of your money. And like I said, in 2021, $7.7 billion worth of money were scammed from investors. So, like I said, we're going to go ahead and talk about the rug pull. So, there's three different, I guess, rug pull strategies. The first one is what I call liquidity stealing. So that's number one. Number two, you have when some of the developers, what they do is they will limit sell orders. Okay. And then number three is there's something called the good old pump and dump. And what happens is the creators will perform these three different strategies to, like I said, to dupe or steal all the money from the crypto investors. So they basically walk away stealing millions of dollars. So let's go ahead and go into each individual rug pull. So, like I said, the first type of rug pull is liquidity stealing. And I'm sure everybody understands what liquidity is. But for people who do not know exactly what liquidity is liquidity is nothing but the ability for a coin to be turned into cash. So what happens is sometimes, or when a coin is created, they may put money into the liquidity pool. And like I said, the liquidity pool helps the coin, or helps, um it basically makes it more likely that the coin can be created or turned into cash. So in a liquidity stealing rug pool, what happens is that liquidity pool that we talked about, that's set aside for the investors to turn their money into cash, what happens is the creator will actually allow the coin to be released. So, for people who do not understand, when you create a coin, they usually have like a release date. So they say, okay, I created the coin and it's going to be released on such and such date. So what they do is they they will promote their coin so that people are excited about it, and then they have pre-sales and things like that, so people will buy into the coin. And then on that release date, what they will do sometimes is during this type of scam in the smart contract, they'll go ahead and remove the money or the tokens out of the liquidity pool, basically making the price zero. So all the money's pulled out of the liquidity pool. Now you can't turn your coins into cash, and you're basically stuck with a worthless coin. So the creators in this method, in the liquidity pool scam, the creator will basically withdraw all coins from the liquidity pool. Sorry. And at the end of the day, the price ends up going down to basically nothing. You cannot pull your money, or you cannot turn your money into cash. So you basically just bought something that's essentially worthless. So that's scam number one, like I said before. All right, we'll go ahead and go into scam number two. Do a new screen. So now we're looking into scam number two. And scam number two is what I talked about earlier when I said it is something called a limit to the sell orders. And like I discussed in some of my other videos, I talked about what the smart contract is. And the smart contract, like we said before, is basically the tool to put the coin on the Ethereum, for example, on the Ethereum blockchain. So what they'll do is in this scam, they're hard coded, or they're write code such that a user cannot, or an investor won't be able to sell their contract. So they'll write code saying that only the creator can sell that coin. So basically, what happens is on the release date, let's say it releases a certain date, everybody, and like I said, they had pre-sales or whatever, people go in, they just buy the coin, and then suddenly, nobody can sell except the creator. So now the creator has bumped up the value, but nobody else can sell. So what do? They sell all the coin. And once again, the price of the coin goes back down to zero, and you're left holding the bag. So that's the limit to the sell orders. And like I said, this is done in the code. Okay, excuse that. That looks terrible, but this is done in the code. So in the code of the smart contract, the only people can sell is the creator. So you're stuck once again with a worthless coin. Okay, so that was number two. Finally, we have another rug pull, and this is number three. So our next rug pull is called, I like to call it the pump and dump scam. So in the pump and dump scam, what happens is you'll have people on social media, and they even have famous people. They'll pump up, or pump up means hype, or hype means they will market and they'll hype up a coin so that you bought your coin, and the value is just going up and up and up. And then when the value hits a certain point, after the release date or whatever, when the value hits a certain point, what happens? The creators sell their coins. And let's put coins. So the creators, they own the majority of the coins out there. So now their value, let's suppose the coin was worth $1. And then the value has now increased to $20. And the creators own 1,000 coins, even though of course they own more than that. Let's just say. So now they made a quick $20,000, and you just kept buying the coin because some social media person said buy, buy, buy. So you just sitting up there buying the doggone coin, and you might have bought the coin at $19. So you bought the coin at $19, and when it hit 20, the creators sell their coins, and what happens? Once again, the price decreases. It may not go down to zero, but it decreases because all the coins are pretty much worth nothing. So they pumped it up through social media and all the hype, and then they dumped it. And this one here is more, it's not as illegal as the other two. The other two are basically straight up scams. This one here is like, it's like gray areas because it's like, okay, the coin went to a certain value, so that the creators decided to sell. How are you gonna prove that, they weren't waiting for it to go up to $20 or whatever? How are you just going to prove that it was a scam? They might have just been like, okay, when it reaches a certain amount, I'm just going to get out. So it's, this one is a little bit harder to prove. But those are the type of scams. So in rug are types of rug pulls. So we'll go over for rug pulls in general. I went over the three, but there are two types of rug pulls. They're hard and soft rug pulls. Those first two that we talked about, which were the liquidity stealing and the limit of sell orders. So the liquidity stealing and the limit of sell orders, they are hard. The soft rug pull is the pump and dump strategy. And the hard pulls are usually done in the code. Like we say, they code the smart contract where they're the only ones that are able to sell. And then they pull from the liquidity pool. So those are hard rug pulls. The soft ones are, like I said, the pump and dumps, where, you know, really, if you sold with the investors, you made money too. So, it's not just the investors have the opportunity to make money like here. It's the investors and then some of the smart people who realize, okay, that coin has gone up to, like we say, at $20. It's time to get out. So you have more than just the investors making money in these soft rug pulls. Next, in the next video, I will talk about the way of how to determine if a coin is real, and so that basically you don't lose your money. So video number 2, you can go on to the next video. You will see how to tell if a coin is a scam or not. So like I said, if you like this video, please hit the like button and please subscribe to the channel. We typically try to do a video once a day on cryptocurrencies or NFTs and making money. So please like and subscribe. And like I said, in part 2, I'll talk about exactly how to know if a cryptocurrency is a scam. And then I'll actually show you all a cryptocurrency scam and show you, okay, these are the signs. This is what you should have been looking out for, and show you exactly some of the red flags. Thanks again. This is Chris from Crypto Team. Thanks again for watching.